Well, Amanda is asking, because I know we're going to also talk a bit about your story, Sandra, which I think will be really helpful, because it's been a bit of a journey for you to get in front of the camera. But maybe we can ask the question first and see where maybe that'll help us get into the discussion as well. Oh, and Lucy's saying she's watching from Venice.
This is great. Yeah, all over the place.
Fantastic. So Amanda is asking, or saying rather, I'm interested but feel conflicted in being a private entity and embarking on becoming a more public figure per se. And I guess that it's a real shift, I think, for therapists, because a lot of us work in private practice and those practices are very private, and we're used to having a very private persona as therapists. And that's where the field has been for a long time. But of course, having a public persona is becoming more and more part of letting people know who we are, even if it is having a listing on a public directory that's on a website, doing some more on social media. Are you getting that feedback from other colleagues too, that it's nerve-wracking, Sandra?
Yes. So that's kind of where we start, and I can kind of understand that it's not even just about recording a video. It's then having that video kind of it's in the public. It's basically anybody can then go and look at it. And sometimes we might have a fear, or we've kind of had discussions with colleagues that it feels like the whole world will now watch us, as if we're going to be put on a big billboard somewhere. And that could happen because your video could, go all over the place. But what's really important to remember is that your video will more than likely be viewed by the potential clients that it's going to be most helpful for, if you know what I mean. So yes, although it is going to be out there, and it's kind of like shifting yourself into a kind of open space, it's a similar process to maybe either going networking. We'd be talking about what we're doing perhaps, and we would be physically talking, to the people about that. And or if we were kind of giving some information about what we do. So it's the same as that, although it's recorded, and it's then going to sit somewhere. Does that make sense? The fact that that it's about kind of you telling what you're doing, as opposed to kind of exposure isn't the word, but a kind of divulging more information than you would when you were kind of explaining what you're doing to someone. Yeah.
So you're not encouraging therapists to have full disclosure about every part of their life, and here are my pets, and here are my children, and this is where I live. Like, that's not what you're describing here. It's more, what do we do? How do we do it? Who are we most helpful for? And I think that's comforting what you're saying, Sandra, about that. There's so much content on the internet. If we make a video, it is also a challenge to have it seen.
Yes.
It's not like 7 billion people are instantly going to watch our video, and it's probably going to be someone who's looking for a practitioner in our part of the field, maybe someone who works with children, young people, or trauma, or yeah.